The global tech industry is in a state of upheaval. A tech Cold War is brewing between the United States and China, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Both countries are vying for dominance in cutting-edge technologies like artificial intelligence, semiconductors, and 5G. This battle has implications for economic prosperity, national security, and the future of the global order. The rivalry intensified under the Trump administration, which viewed China's technological rise as a direct threat to American supremacy. The U.S. government implemented tariffs on Chinese goods, restricted tech exports, and accused Chinese companies like Huawei of espionage. These actions sent shockwaves through the global tech industry, disrupting supply chains and creating uncertainty for businesses and investors. The Biden administration has largely maintained a tough stance on China, recognizing the strategic importance of technology in the 21st century. The administration has continued to prioritize domestic tech investment, strengthen alliances with key partners, and call out China's unfair trade practices and human rights record. One of the most significant developments in the U.S. China tech war has been the imposition of tariffs. In 2025, the Trump administration doubled tariffs on $200 billion worth of Chinese goods, including electronics, machinery, and consumer products. These tariffs were meant to protect American jobs and pressure China to change its trade practices. However, they also had the unintended consequence of raising costs for American businesses and consumers. The tariffs have hit the tech industry particularly hard. Semiconductors, the brains of all modern electronics, have been a major target. The U.S. government has imposed restrictions on the sale of American chip-making equipment to China, aiming to cripple China's ability to develop its own advanced chips. This has created a global chip shortage, impacting everything from smartphones and laptops to cars and medical devices. The tariffs have also led to uncertainty and volatility in the stock market. Tech stocks, which are particularly sensitive to trade tensions, have experienced significant swings in recent years. The Nasdaq, a benchmark index for the tech sector, has seen multiple days of steep declines following announcements of new tariffs or trade restrictions. China has not remained passive in the face of American pressure. The Chinese government has responded with its own tariffs on American goods, targeting key exports like soybeans and automobiles. China has also accelerated its efforts to become technologically self-reliant, reducing its dependence on the United States. China has invested heavily in research and development, particularly in areas like artificial intelligence, quantum computing, and 5G wireless technology. The government has also provided generous subsidies to domestic tech companies, helping them to compete with their American rivals. These efforts are starting to bear fruit, with Chinese companies like Huawei and ZTE emerging as global leaders in 5G infrastructure. China is also leveraging its vast domestic market to its advantage. With a population of over 1.4 billion people, China offers tech companies a huge potential customer base. This gives Chinese companies a significant edge in developing new technologies and scaling up production. Section 4. The Global Supply Chain Shuffle. The U.S. China tech war is reshaping global supply chains. Companies are looking for ways to reduce their exposure to tariffs and trade restrictions. This has led to a shift away from China as the world's factory floor. Some companies are moving their manufacturing operations to other countries in Southeast Asia, while others are bringing production back to the United States. Foxconn, the Taiwanese electronics giant that manufactures iPhones for Apple, is one example of a company adjusting its supply chain in response to the trade war. Foxconn has announced plans to build a factory in Wisconsin, USA, to produce LCD panels. This move is partly motivated by a desire to avoid tariffs and gain access to the American market. This global supply chain shuffle is creating both challenges and opportunities for businesses. On the one hand, companies are facing higher costs and logistical headaches as they adjust their operations. On the other hand, the diversification of supply chains could make the global economy more resilient in the long term. Section 5. American Innovation Push. The U.S. government is taking steps to maintain its technological edge in the face of China's rise. The CHIPS and Science Act, signed into law in 2022, is a landmark piece of legislation that aims to boost American competitiveness in semiconductor manufacturing and other critical technologies. The CHIPS Act provides $52 billion in funding for semiconductor research, development, and manufacturing in the United States. The goal is to reduce America's reliance on foreign chip makers, particularly those in Taiwan and South Korea, which are vulnerable to Chinese pressure. The act also includes funding for other critical technologies, such as artificial intelligence, quantum computing, and advanced wireless networks. The CHIPS Act is a significant investment in American innovation, and it has the potential to create jobs, strengthen national security, and maintain America's technological leadership in the 21st century. However, it remains to be seen whether these efforts will be enough to counter China's ambitious plans for technological dominance. Section 6. Consumers caught in the crossfire. While the U.S. China tech war plays out on the global stage, it is ordinary consumers who are increasingly caught in the crossfire. The tariffs and trade restrictions have led to higher prices for a wide range of consumer electronics, from smartphones and laptops to televisions and gaming consoles. The global chip shortage has also impacted the availability and affordability of many products. Consumers are facing longer wait times for new cars, game consoles, and other devices that rely on semiconductors. In some cases, they are also having to pay inflated prices due to the limited supply. The tech war has also raised concerns about data privacy and security. As Chinese tech companies like Huawei and TikTok have gained global market share, there have been concerns about the potential for these companies to share user data with the Chinese government. These concerns have led to calls for greater scrutiny of Chinese tech companies operating in Western markets. Section 7. The future of global tech. The U.S. China tech war is one of the defining geopolitical rivalries of the 21st century. The outcome of this competition will have profound implications for the global balance of power, the future of technological innovation, and the lives of ordinary people around the world. It is still too early to say who will win the tech war. The United States retains significant advantages in terms of its innovative capacity, its alliance network, and its control over key technologies. However, China is rapidly catching up, leveraging its vast resources, its growing technological prowess, and its determination to become a global leader in the industries of the future. The tech war is likely to continue for many years to come, shaping the global landscape in profound ways. As the competition intensifies, it will be crucial for both sides to find ways to manage tensions, promote cooperation, and ensure that technological progress benefits all of humanity.
Enjoyed the video? Let us know in the comments. Hit the like button to support the channel, subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.